Hey everybody, just want to welcome you to my channel. Just going to show you the e-bike I ride. This is my Rise, made here in Vancouver. It's a Canadian channel. These are out of Richmond, British Columbia, just outside of Vancouver. I myself reside down by the border in South Surrey, about I don't know, 20-minute drive from downtown core, half an hour, and when traffic's good. If not, it could take an hour or more. But this is my ride, my channel. I want to put a shout out to all the other Rise owners out there. I know there's about 1,400 or so of you. If anybody out there is interested in meeting up for a group ride sometime and is in the South Surrey, Cloverdale, Langley area, let me know, hit me up, and yeah, we can arrange something for sure. As well as all e-bikes are welcome. I shouldn't just single us out, but yeah, for sure, because yeah, I'd love to do that kind of stuff. I do a lot of trail riding, as you can see where I am here. Lucky in British Columbia, we have nice, beautiful, big, tall trees, as you can see. So yeah, this is where I want to be. This is my stress relief all around me. So yeah, this is her. She's been great. I've got over 800 kilometers on it so far. I've only owned it since the beginning, almost mid-June, I guess, when it did arrive, I should say. But yeah, I've customized it, put a few stickers on there. My Back to the Future shout out, old Rat Fink, as well as my Dodge inspiration, the old Super Bee there. That's more of the Rumblebee than the Super Bee. But I couldn't help it with this color scheme. It just begged for a Rumblebee scheme, so here we go. As well, I put my rear view mirrors underneath instead of on top. I just like that look a lot better. My phone mount, this mirror here came cracked from Amazon. Thank you very much. That's okay, I don't use that one much anyway. So at least I had one good one, so I wasn't too upset. If they both would have been broken, yeah, that might have been an issue, but for 15 bucks I'm not shipping them back. So, as well as I have my El Cheapola Crapola camera in the back here. When there, I'm going to mount in various different positions. That'll be my stationary camera mostly, because it doesn't have any anti-shake to it whatsoever, so it's terrible, but it's good for still shots. And yeah, so I plan on doing stuff like this, riding like this. I like to ride through different parks, go to the beach. If you guys have any suggestions on what you would like to see, put a suggestion in the comment section, definitely. As well, I want to put a shout out to all my predecessors, especially Dylan Thompson. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I'd even own an e-bike. You know, he got me hooked, and here I am. As well as Shaver and Shreddy, and oh my god, the list goes on and on and on and on. Saronster. Hey, all you guys, you all rock. And I'm just a poor Canadian boy doing it the hard way out here. I'm a working stiff. You know, I love this Rise bike. You know, for the money, for what I paid for it in Canadian dollars, for, you know, 2,500 Canadian, this thing rocks, man. 19.2 amp battery, 48 volts, 750 watt rear Bafang motor. Like, I can't say enough about this thing. And it came equipped, other than the Rock Brothers bag up front there. That's where I keep my Kryptonite lock. Got a big heavy duty chain lock in there. Gotta have it. And you know, with my phone mount mirrors, rear view mirrors, I do have a El Crapola horn. Oh, it's actually quite loud out here. Don't notice it much in the when there's traffic around, but out here that thing's pretty loud. So yeah, that's it. That's basically my bike in a nutshell, what I want to do. So I'm gonna get back to riding here. Just took a little tiny break to get some coffee in me and film my bike, because I haven't really done a walk around filming before. As you can see with these bikes too, they come standard 7-speed cassette. Came with the chain knocker as well as the guard for your derailleur, or gears I should say, no derailleur on these bikes, as well as a cup holder. You can mount it there or there. If you want to drill out a few holes, you could even mount it up here, which I have, but I've removed it just because it takes away from the decal. You know, I had advised to wait to get your handlebar mounted rear signals here. As you can see from this one here, it's pretty beat up. It doesn't even work anymore. It's smashed. Wait till you learn how to ride one of these things, because there is a bit of a learning curve to riding these bikes. You got to know where your pedal assist needs to be. On these bikes in particular, they have 9 different levels of pedal assist. So up until 5, you're good. Past 5, you're asking for trouble. If you're in a tight-knit area and you accidentally hit your pedal, you got to be on your brakes right away. Nice thing, as standard, you know, your brakes does disengage the motor, so you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But yeah, it took me a couple rides just to get the feel of it, especially out here. You know, with all the roots and rocks and tight spaces and whatnot, that's where this is where I like to be. So it took me a bit to figure that out, but now that I've got it down, yeah, this thing's killer. I can't say enough. I only run 20 psi in my tires as well. These are rated, these Kenda tires are awesome. Which ones are these again? The Crusade. They've got 2 layers of Kevlar, so they're pretty much puncture resistant. They'll run anywhere from 5 to 30 psi. They do have a steel bead around the inside of the rim. And yeah, no, this bike is awesome. When you're on the thing, you can lock out the your front forks, so they stay rigid when you're on pavement. I don't usually do it just because the roads out here are bumpy enough. So yeah, other than that, this is what I do, and let's get back at her. Thanks. No problem going up that. That's not it. There's another trail here somewhere. Definitely in an urban forest here. So, transport trucks going by me. This will all be warehouses in a couple of years. Unfortunately, all this forest is going to be gone. It's a shame. They call it progress. I call it ridiculous. All this stuff's going to be gone. All of it. It's a crying shame. Yeah, put up warehouses. Manufacturing, what have you. Oi. Okay. That's a bit of a problem. Around. There's the pitfalls running through the forest. And all the windstorms we've had. We've had lots over the last 2 years, really. The wind has been relentless. So far this summer, it's more normal. But the last 2 summers, the wind and this weather in general was just nasty. This year we got heat and forest fires. Hottest place on record in Canada, lit in BC, burned to the ground a few days later. Tragedy. Tragedy everywhere in this province, it seems. Yeah, we got 300 wildfires burning right now. It's so important for all the smokers and cannabis smokers, myself included, that we be very careful with how we extinguish our smoking materials, because it could be the difference between life and death. If you're not careful, things get out of hand very quickly. We haven't had rain in over a month, so things are bone dry here. Anyway, that's my PSA. Back to the ride. Sorry. So if you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Don't hit it too hard, just tap it so you can get all my new videos. I'm going to try and post one daily if I can. I know that's a tall order, but we'll see what happens. I ride my bike to work every day. It is literally a 5-minute ride there, but it takes me 2 hours to get home, just because this is the way I come home, through stuff like this, and it's right across the street from where I work is where all this kind of stuff starts. So I have been enjoying this summer more so than any other summer in decades, just because of this bike. It's got me out more, it's got me in shape. It's because I do, when I'm not on the trails, I do pedal this bike. And I ride this thing at maximum speed. So, yeah, no, this thing's been great. everybody I've ran into has loved their e-bike. Everybody. And the nice thing about it is it doesn't matter what kind of a body you have, an e-bike levels the playing field for everybody. And it makes hills disappear because of that pedal assist. Going uphill is a dream. So that's why, you know, these bikes rule. Thank you, Nikola Tesla. Without him, who knows where the world would be right now. Without him, we definitely would not have had the Industrial Revolution, that's for sure. Nutcracker. And that's where we're going to go, is across the street. I'm not going to bore you with the video of that.